Here's an example of a simple interest calculation. Michelle borrows $6,000 at 4.6% per annum for 30 months. Calculate the interest Michelle will incur on her loan. We know interest is calculated by the principal times the rate times the number of years. I equals PRN. And we can write that without our multiplication symbols as I equals PRN. But we know that each of these terms are multiplied together. The principal of the loan is the amount that was borrowed, which is $6,000. The rate, or the interest rate of the loan, we need to write this as a fraction or a decimal. So 4.6 over 100 or 0.046. Either is okay. They'll both work out the same. And n is the number of years. Now we've got a measurement in 30 months here. If you've got your measurement in years already, you can put it straight into your formula. It makes it really easy to calculate. But when we have our n in months, we need to convert it to years. So what we do is we do 30 divided by 12 months in each year. 30 divided by 12 gives us 2.5. 2.5 years. And so we now have our n for number of years as years. 30 months is equal to 2.5 years. So we can go ahead and put those values into our formula. Principal was 6,000. Interest rate was 4.6 over 100 or 0.046. You can use either for this formula and it will work out the same. Times n, our number of years, is 2.5. And so we calculate that Michelle paid, or incurred means how much she has to pay, $690 in interest on her loan. The principal amount times the interest rate as a fraction or decimal times the number of years. 30 months is 2.5 years. Because 1 year is 12 months, 2 years is 24 months, plus another 6 months or half a year gives us 30 months. So the total amount of interest that Michelle will pay is $690. Next, we need to calculate the total amount that Michelle will pay on her loan. Altogether, how much will she pay to the bank? We use the letter A to represent the total amount. Now, the total amount is equal to the principal, everything she borrowed. You have to pay back everything you borrow from the bank, plus the interest, the fees they charged her for borrowing the money. So Michelle has to pay back the whole $6,000 she borrowed, plus the interest that the bank is going to charge. So that's $6,000, the principal, plus the $690 interest. So altogether, Michelle is going to have to pay back $6,690 to the bank. This is the total amount that she will end up paying back on her loan. Next, if Michelle makes fortnightly payments on her loan, how much will she pay each fortnight? Well, there are 26 fortnights in a year, which if you forget, you can look that up, 26 fortnights in a year. And we know that she's paying off this loan for 2.5 years. So how many fortnights is that? Well, that's 26 fortnights each year for 2.5 years. 26 times 2.5, which is 65 payments in total. One every single fortnight for 2.5 years. 26 times a year gives us 65 payments in total. So how much will Michelle pay each fortnight? Well, she's paying back a total of $6,690, but she's paying that split up into 65 payments. So we divide by 65, $6,690 divided by the 65 gives us $102.92 for each fortnightly payment. So we can write a worded answer for this. Therefore, Michelle will pay $102.92 each fortnight. This calculation is easier if we're doing monthly payments because there are 12 months in a year, but it's not a lot harder to do 26 fortnights in a year for this calculation.